And here is your host, that guy who is conquering his fears at your expense, Dean Rice.
Good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Live Place News Show. I am so excited to be here. Good to see you folks here. Wow, look at everybody in the chat already. Wow, let me get caught up here. All right. Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel, welcome. Michael Ray, Riley, good to have you here. Oh, I'm a little nervous. Suna Girl, good to see you, Leanne. Mouse Talk, hey, Walt and Melissa. Dole Whip Dad, my new friend Jeff, good to see you, Jeff. I'll be mentioning our upcoming show. Good to have you here. Epcot Bob, my brother, the world traveler. Good to have you in the house, Bob. The Lucky Minute, awesome. Good to have you here. Guys, it's great to be here. Thanks for coming. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Zippity Doo Dad, I said hello. Wow, look at this. This is going fast. And I was a little nervous because, I only have 180 subscribers on the Live Place. But I want to do it here as opposed to Dreamer's Empire. So, hello, Rob Fuzz, my main DJ man. Good to have you in the house. Patrick, Zippity Doodad, awesome. Good to have you here. Alan Roberts, thank you very much for joining. Richard the Legend Arjons, good to have you here. Awesome. Let's see, we've got Stacy Rogers, my good friend Stacy. Thank you, Stacy, for coming. I really appreciate it. Oh, man, it's hard to keep up. Noah, the Disney World fan, good to have you here. Steve of Steve's World, my new friend, I'm so glad you could join. Thanks for, I'm sure you probably had to end your stream, so thank you very much, Steve. Who else do we got here? Got Bob Mouse, I think. All right, so thank you very much for that mention, Walt. Yeah, I really hoped it too, and so I appreciate that if you could subscribe here. All right, let us get going. Rob Fuzz, my main man, thank you for mentioning that. Kay Atwood, awesome. Good to have you here, Kay. Thank you very much for joining. So let's see. Everyone, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you for that. Stacy Rogers, thanks, Dean. I agree with that. Good friends for sure. Absolutely. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Thank you, Patrick. Let's see. Am I missed anyone? So Dole Whip Dad, I think. Oh, yeah, I said hi. All right. Excellent. Let's get moving. My mic's already, oh boy. All right. I told myself, that I would try to calm down a little bit this week. Try not to get too excited. I haven't done a live stream for 2 months and been trying to ramp it up a little bit. Got all caught up with trying to create a new intro and I could not get it to work. So I'm going to have to get some new software. So anyway, welcome to the stream. Thanks for mentioning that, Leanne. Cargo is in the house. Thank you, Cargo. Nice to have you here. Always good to have Cargo in the house. All right, guys. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Bob says, is Resort TV 1 here? Holy cats. Hello, Josh. Hello, Dean and everyone. I can't stay, but I wanted to say hi. This is such a professional show. Thank you, Josh, very much. Going to talk a little bit about your California visit. So it is always an honor to have Josh and Jenna here, and what an amazing brother and sister team that they are, and what an amazing trip that they just had. So thank you very much. Hopefully we will pull this thing off here. All right. I am thinking I haven't missed anyone. Mike88 NYC, good to see you, my friend. Always good to have you here, Mike. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, let's move on with it. So, as you guys know, my partners with the Live Place are Josh. To have Resort TV 1 as a partner for me is just awesome. So, great to have you here. Rob Fuzz, glad to have you here. Hopefully I didn't forget to say hello earlier. Alan Roberts, good to have you here. Wow, this is really going. And I don't have the number of people that are watching here. I'm kind of doing a different look here, so I don't know how many people are on. So I must have missed somebody. Amanda. Amanda's the Lucky Minute. Thank you for that. Okay, good to have you here, Amanda. Thank you very much. All right. 17 watching. Thank you, Bob. Okay, let's say. So, my partners, Josh, Resort TV 1, awesome people. Glad to have them as partners. Road Trip Dave, and if you guys, I'm going to show you a little clip of something that happened with Road Trip Dave on last week's live stream, and it's pretty awesome. So Road Trip Dave, and of course Miguel and Daniela, A Disney Life for Me, awesome partners. Really honored to have them here. They had a great game night last night, and I was really pleased because I got one right. So Now, guys, last time that I did a show, which is about 2 months ago, I said there was 2 new streamers back then. Since then, there have been a total of 13 new streamers. So we are really growing here, and I'm really excited about it. So let's see. Alan Roberts, welcome here. Thank you very much. I wish I could switch back to my old name. Oh, I wonder, what was your old name, Alan? Mike Wheeler, awesome. Good to have you here. Thank you for that, Steve. Thank you for sending people over. Steve's been doing an amazing job lately, and a lot of people have been watching him, so really pleased that I could be working with Steve here. Mouse Talk says, Dean picked up 1 sub already. Awesome. Thank you very much for that, Walt. All right. Let's go. So here are 8 of the 13 new streamers. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at this. I'm like, how many? We got 13 new streamers. And I'm going to go through them kind of quickly. So, oh yeah, Gallantly Streaming. I do remember that, Alan. That was an awesome name. So we got Jim of More Sunshine, Please. You guys got to watch Jim. This guy is awesome. He's got a very nice demeanor, great information, puts together some really nice videos. Jim of More Sunshine, Please. And we have Chris from Disney World Adventures. Now, Chris has just been awesome. He's been going live quite a bit, and he's just a great guy to catch. So, Chris of Disney World Adventures, and of course Steve, who's in the house here. Steve of Steve's World. He's an amazing streamer. Going to talk a little bit more about Steve later, so I'll hold on to that. Captain Cron 27, thank you very much for joining. Thanks for sending me Rob via Twitter. Rob, I have to say, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about Rob as well. What a awesome promoter Rob is of this community. He is always helping me out. In fact, Rob, I've got some technical questions for you afterwards. You are Bob. Melissa Gover, thank you very much for joining. Nice to have you here. All right, I'm going to keep moving here. So we've got Steve of Steve World. We got Pepper Tree Villa. Now we got Arnie of Pepper Tree Villa and Doug and Ben, is it, I believe. But these guys are going live weekly. Got some really cool Disney stuff, and they got some cooking things. So definitely check out Pepper Tree Villa. I believe they go live on Wednesday nights or Thursdays. But I check the live place, of course. LSU Mom. Is LSU Mom here? Wait a minute. I missed that somehow. LSU Mom. Oh, man, what an honor to have you here. LSU Mom is an awesome moderator over at Resort TV 1. Great to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. Really appreciate it. All right, we get some awesome people here. Myers and the Mouse. You guys, Myers and the Mouse, what a great family. What a great military family. You guys got to catch the recent stuff. They had some things happen that went on. It was a tough time, and they still went live. I don't want to, spill the beans on everything, but just watch their live streams, and you'll some of the recent videos, and you'll see just a great family. It's an honor to have them. I believe they go live on Fridays, early in the afternoon. We've got Alana of Traveling the World with Alana Zingano, I believe you pronounce it. Got some real exciting news from her and Sherry coming up later in the show. So great to have you here. Thanks for joining. Wait a minute, she didn't join, but Sherry is here. So, all right. Lisa, Meta TV, awesome. Thank you very much for joining. Man, this is amazing. I wasn't expecting so many people. So we've got Patrick, who is on the stream here. Zippity Doodad, great name, great. PJ's son is just awesome. They go live. Hey, we got Chris in the house here. Disney World Adventures. Thank you very much for joining, Chris. And of course, we've got Adam of Adam's Land. Now, he, of course, is across the pond. It's pretty late there, so I didn't expect him and Disney Dan to be on. But Adam's Land, I want to tell you guys something. If you guys don't know, this guy, he's involved with some pretty cool stuff. And you can find information on Adam on IMDb. So he's involved with making movies and whatnot. So great to have you. Oh, he's not here. What am I saying? All right, let's keep moving. I hope I haven't missed anyone here. I believe I'm doing well, but shout out again if I missed you. And the next streamers, rounding it off here. Hey, look at the timing here. Brandy and Dave, I see your name. I go to the slide, and there you are. Brandy and Dave, definitely amazing people. We have a lot in common. We're definitely both interested in podcasting. So definitely check out Brandy and Dave. We've got Bob and Ashley. Bob and Ashley have been going live, doing really well on their live streams. So check out Bob and Ashley. Definitely trying to keep up with the comments here. Dole Whip Dad, who is in the house here, Jeff is amazing. You guys, Jeff, he's got a great Sunday night show called DizTube, and he's been interviewing some amazing people. He's got some great interviews coming up, in fact, and I can't remember if I was supposed to mention it or not, Jeff, but definitely check out Jeff. And I am very fortunate. He's asked me to be on his August 18th show, so I'm very excited about that. So thank you very much, Jeff, for being here. The Kingdom Times, AJ, good to have you here, my friend. AJ, I'm definitely going to mention something later that you did for one of our streamers here, and you guys, you are just amazing, my friend, and so it's great to have you here. Man, the chat's going fast. D&G Explorers, you guys know these guys, and Derek, and I forget his friend's name, but Derek is just amazing, and catch D&G Explorers. They go live weekly, and I believe they might be the later Wednesday night guys. All right, catching up with comments, and I'm going to go back. And then, of course, Explosive Phoenix, Connor, amazing young man. Good to watch him go live. So definitely check out Explosive Phoenix. All right. So, guys, sorry I was off camera so long there. I wasn't quite planning that out. Let me make sure that I am caught up with the comments here. All right, thanks for sharing that, Noah. So definitely check out Jeff's channel, Dole Whip Dad. You guys all know Dole Whip Dad. He's amazing. Chat, let's see. Smart enough to keep... Okay, Jeff, will do. I believe Dev is going to be on one of Dole Whip Dad's upcoming streams, so definitely check that out, and that's pretty amazing. Hey, is Gregory on? Did I miss something? Hopefully I didn't miss somebody here. Oh, Gregory, D&G Explorer. Yep, thank you very much for that, Chris. I appreciate that. All right, Derek and Gregory, thank you. All right, just getting caught up. Okay, I think I'm doing all right. So, guys, some of you know I do a podcast called This Happy Place, and I've had some amazing guests on here, including Rob Fuzz, who's in the house, including a lot of you guys, and Resort TV One, and just so many to mention that I'm not going to mention them all, but I have got two coming up that I'm really excited about. One is Miguel and Daniela of A Disney Life for Me, and we're doing that in July, so that'll be fun. And then Corey and Steph have both agreed to come on This Happy Place, and we're going to do a podcast hopefully this month. They've been a little busy and some exciting things there, so check that out, This Happy Place podcast. You can find it on iTunes, and you can also find it through my website, dreamersempire.com. All right. Thank you, Leanne. Let's see. Amy, did I miss somebody? AJC, Magic TV, did I see you come on? Oh, there you are. Hello, AJC. Good to see you. Good. Thank you very much for joining. All right. Thanks, Steve. All right, let's move on. I mentioned podcasts. So I'm working on sort of a relaunch of the Life Podcast Network, and more things are going to come out on that soon enough. But I wanted to mention two great podcasters in our community, and that is Mouse Talk and Brandy and Dave. And I see Rob Fuss says, I wish I could come on again. Rob, that was such a fun interview. And you guys, if you haven't heard my interview with Rob Fuzz, it is just a blast. Rob has a lot of personality. He makes it a lot of fun. So definitely check out This Happy Place podcast with Rob Fuzz on it, and all the other great people here. Walt of Mouse Talk and Melissa, they were awesome. And so many of you guys here. Let's see. So yes, Mouse Talk, that's the name of their podcast, and Brandy and Dave, I believe that's the name of their podcast. So definitely check out those guys. Man, you guys, they are amazing. Mouse Talk really puts out great information about Disney World, and Brandy and Dave do a lot of the same kind of interviews that I do, and they really get deep into some great topics, and so they're a lot of fun to watch and listen to. So thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Let's see here. If I missed your comments, thanks, Patrick. I really appreciate you saying that. The Dizfluencers, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. So it's the Dizfluencers podcast. That's the logo that they use that's on my screen, and it's amazing. They did one recently with Road Trip Dave. A lot of fun. All right. I think I'm caught up. Okay, let's move on. In October, this October, I'm going to be doing a live place campaign. And what I mean by that is we're going to put on 1 week of really focused on your live streams. So for those of you who are live streamers in the community, you don't have to change anything. But if you have some special show ideas, maybe something you want to do, maybe something a little bit different, let me know. And we're going to make a big deal about it that week. And I'm going to try to get it to some new markets, get it to some new people. We've got so many great Disney live streamers here that I think it's time to really share it out and hopefully start having some other categories as well, like Steve and Walt of, you guys both know Steve and Walt of Mouse Talk have been doing a sports related show on Saturday nights. So definitely check out Steve. I believe it's on Steve or Walt. I can't remember if it's on which channel it's on. So, and I don't know if we've been listening on the live place, but we definitely got to get that on the live place. Thank you, Jeff, definitely for saying that. Thank you, Rob. I really appreciate it. Bob, 2.5K watching. Awesome. That's funny, though, because of what happened. I'll get into it in a little bit here. Steve's World. Awesome, Dean. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Stacy Rogers says, fun fact about Brandy and Dave in chat. If you want to know which one is in chat, emojis and message Brandy. No emojis, Dave. Isn't that the truth? I believe that's the same for a Disney life for me, if you want to know between Miguel and Daniela. That's good, Stacy. It's on Mouse Talk. Okay, thanks, Steve. Chris, that's funny. All right, Walt is confirming. Patrick confirmed. That's a sports show, says Cargo. I could have swore it was about ice cream. I know, exactly, Cargo. Good point. Lucky Minute. Is this just for people on your site? No. And Lucky Minute, by the way, if you or anyone out there would like to be on the live place, just definitely let me know. I mean, I would love to have you on. It's all family friendly. So if you've got a family friendly live stream and you want to be a part of this channel, just send me a message to dean@dreamersempire.com. And I do mention that again at the end of the show. All right. Saturdays on Mouse Talk. Thanks, Rob. True story, says Brandy and Dave. I'm sure it is. Okay. All right. So, last week, Josh and Jenna got a chance to go out to the opening of Galaxy's Edge. Now, come on. That's amazing. And it was very fortunate. I know that some things came together that allowed them to go. They stayed at the Disneyland Hotel. Jenna went out there first. And I wish I would have put this on here, but they had, at one point on that Friday, they had over 4,000 people watching. So it was definitely a breakout night for Resort TV 1, and got to take us on the Millennium Falcon ride, which I at the moment can't remember the name of the ride, but come on, you guys, you all know this. I feel like I missed a comment. All right. T-Town Mary Ellen. Awesome. Good to have you here, T-Town. I am definitely going to be talking about Mary Ellen. She's got some amazing plans coming up. So, actually, it's all about snacks, Cargo. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Steve's World. Congrats to Resort TV 1. I mean, these guys, I think, Smuggler's Run. Thank you, Epcot Bob. I appreciate that. So, Resort TV 1, I mean, Bob and I talk about this stuff all the time. Like, I mean, honestly, I bet you daily. And we both agree that Resort TV 1 is well en route to 100,000 subs probably this year, just based on the growth we're seeing. So that's amazing. Excuse me. You know, I actually have a slide already in case I had a cough attack, which I often do. Kingdom Times says, it's amazing that they got to go on the opening of Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and they will be at the opening of Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios. I know it, AJ. For me, I will enjoy it through them, and that will be as good as I can do until next January. All right, guys, I'm going to take a slight break. And until then, here's a joke for you. Wishing Mouse, good to see you, Zoe. Nice to have you here. Man, you guys, it is amazing how hard it is for me to keep up with comments, but I am really honored that you would join me, and I am definitely doing the best I can here. Oh, great, Steve. I'm glad you... Steve and I actually have a lot in common, and I will mention that later, but yes, Jack Candy, one of the best. Well, from Saturday Night Live, I'm sure you know. Captain Kronz 27 says, Resort TV 1 had an amazing week of coverage on the West Coast. I know it. It truly was. Very epic. Lucky Minute likes Jack Handy. Lots of hellos. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. I'll get you that slide, Rob. Definitely. All right. Thank you, Rob. Okay, guys. Whoops. This is going to just go. I'm going to let it go. All right. Okay, Bob says there's no audio. Shoot. I bet you the mic took over. All right, never mind. Okay, here's what I'll do. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work. So I wanted to play a piece from Road Trip Dave's last a week ago Saturday, and he was doing a cross stream with Resort TV 1. And then all of a sudden, Josh must have known. Somehow he got the notification. And he sent everybody over to Road Trip Dave's live stream. And he went from, in the teens to 160 viewers. Dave got so excited, and it was so fun. And you all know Dave, and you know his energy. And basically, this is the kind of live streamer I just think... I loved, all you guys are great. I see Rob buzzing here. I mean, you guys, Walt, Leanne, all these great people. Steve, I'm going to get myself in trouble here by not mentioning everyone, but you're such good live streamers that I love to see it when new people can discover it. And that's what happened with Road Trip Dave. So Road Trip Dave is amazing. Go check out a week ago Saturday's live stream if you haven't. Kind of go towards the end and you'll see Josh send everybody over. And Dave just gets so excited. It was just amazing. Mike Wheeler says that was a funny and hilarious night. And Road Trip Dave asked Josh if it was okay if he could do it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it definitely was great. Loved it. Yeah, Jeff, definitely agree. Road Trip Dave is fantastic. And let's see. Thanks, Noah. Road Trip Dave is close to 1,000K subscribers. So if by chance you haven't, I think most of you have, go over to Road Trip Dave's link there from Noah and definitely subscribe. Rob Fuzz is a partner with Road Trip Dave, so he's amazing. Stacy Rogers says, Dean, Josh knew Road Trip Dave was watching his stream because I told him so. Oh, so that's what happened, Stacy. Okay. So he could say hi to Dave's roadies. So that was so funny. And when Dave saw that Josh was sending everybody over, he was just like going crazy. All right. Epcot Bob. Hey, what about me? No mention. I'm telling. Did you? Maybe you mentioned it too, Bob. He's gonna tell Mom. Shoot, don't tell Mom. You know what's funny is I still worry about my mom hearing about stuff that like that. The Kingdom Time says Dave is amazing. So grateful to have him as a partner channel. That's correct. Dave and AJ are partner channels. Stacy Rogers, play Dave's clip even if there's an audio just for Dave's facial expressions. Okay, I will do that. Here it is. So I guess you won't hear the audio, guys, but here is Dave. You can just see his excitement. Just amazing. All right, I want to get Disney Life from me, Daniela, good to see you. And see, there it is. There's that emoji. So we know it's Daniela. I know Miguel and Daniela have separate YouTube accounts, but when you see the emoji, you can be sure. Driving, can't chat, but wanted to say hi. Well, thank you, Daniela, for even joining. Let's see, Alan Roberts says, so he's talking to Wishing Mouse, Art Johns, saying hi to D. Is it true Dave didn't know Josh was sending them over because he was a bit behind? Oh, okay. Gotta bounce. All right, Brandy, Dave, good to see you. Look forward to your stream. I'm going to mention you guys plans for Wednesday night because Patrick mentioned it to me. All right. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, so I will repost if you need to. Anyway, that was fun. Okay, guys, Disney Life for me. Daniela just hops on, and Daniela, you were the next slide. So, you guys know at Disney Life for me, Miguel and Daniela do a great Sunday night game show. They spend the first 3 weeks of each month doing trivia. The three winners come back on the fourth week, and they have their Jeopardy night. And they have had 2 winners so far this month, and both new people to me. So, Dream It DIY and Perfectly Cat. So they won the first 2 weeks here in June. So they will be coming back and with Disney Jeopardy. So definitely check out a Disney Life for me Sunday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. They are amazing, and you all know them. All right, thanks, Dave. Alan Roberts. I think I said hello before, but if I didn't, glad to have you here. Yeah, I did, and I remember now. All right. Next slide. This was a cool announcement that you guys perhaps saw, is that Corey Meets World and Prince Charming Dev are going to D23. They will be there together. Came out with a big announcement. Very exciting. And so glad to have Corey Meets World in this community and Dev. And I know Bob on a recent trip got to meet Dev, and it struck me how tall Dev is, because Bob's a little bit taller than me, and Dev was quite a bit taller than you, Bob, if I remember right. Anyway, they're going to be in California on August 23rd for D23. Definitely they'll be doing some live streaming and some videos, I'm sure, so definitely check out Corey Meets World and Prince Charming Dev. Yeah, they are, and yeah, that's... Bob, I bet you, though, who's taller between Dev and, the family, I'm getting tongue-tied here, Bob, you tell me, that the guy who's so tall that you got and you hang out with their family, the Marisol's family, who's taller? I'm thinking it's Marisol's husband. I agree, Mary Ellen, this should be a lot of fun. One, our Disney Adventures. So, yeah, some tall people in our community, I'm telling you what. And Rob Fuzz, speaking of Rob Fuzz, I hope you're still here, my friend. Rob Fuzz, right off the bat, gotta say, the guy's just shy of 2,000 subscribers. What a milestone. He'll hit it soon. I wanted to put the last 5 videos that Rob Fuzz has done. Look at this guy's images. Are you kidding me? These are beautiful images. I don't think Disney World puts out images that look that nice. So Rob is a quality guy. When you got Rob on your side, this guy, he promotes us. He works relentlessly, and he's such a great guy. So I hope you're all subscribed to Rob Fuzz already. If you are not, definitely go. Let's get him to 2,000. As he says, 90 to go. I'm sure you'll hit that soon. Join him on Fridays. He alternates, for the most part, Pub Talk with his Frankie Fridays. So definitely join Rob Fuzz. 89 to go. Awesome. All right. I definitely missed some comments, so I definitely apologize. But next, now, I don't know if Sherry is still on, but she contacted me recently and let me know there was this exciting announcement. And her and Alana, who's also part of the live place, are planning a group cruise January of 2021. And I do not know all the details, but if you go to their channels, go to their YouTube channels, you'll find it on both of them. They are amazing, and they're planning this. I believe it's a 5-day group cruise. I believe it's in the Caribbean. This is not a Disney cruise, and the prices were amazing. Okay, so the prices were like starting at under $500 for 5 days, and then you could get all the way up to a cabin with an ocean view, and then you could get the deck, and it wasn't all that much more. And honestly, if it wasn't my 25th anniversary that year, that would be very interesting to go. Leanne, I believe it's 2021. So double check me on that, but I believe it's 2021. And speaking of travel agents, Leanne Sunagirl is also a great travel agent. You guys gotta definitely check her out, her channel, and you should be able to find contact information for Leanne Sunagirl. So good to remind me of that. Is Sherry here still? I wasn't sure if I saw her. Thanks, Stacy, for posting that. So definitely check out Alana or Sherry's channels, and you will find information about that. All right. Disney Dan. Now, I saw this came out today, and I had to say, this just really impressed me. Disney Dan is a quality guy. We all know he just everything he does. He knows Disney. He was a former cast member, and he puts out such nice work. Came out with this video today, and I thought it was amazing. And it was that he ranked every Disney movie, I believe animated movie, in one of these 5 categories. And he did such an amazing job of explaining them. I mean, Disney Dan, nobody knows. I just don't think anybody knows Disney animated movies like Dan. And so definitely check out the video he did today. It was so well done. Mike Wheeler says, I just subscribed to Disney Live, Fuzz and Zippity Doodad. Awesome, Mike. Very good. Thank you very much. That's great. And every one of those channels are amazing. Disney World Adventures, Chris says, Sherry talked about it during the Saturday stream. Okay, thanks, Chris. So definitely check out Sherry's Saturday stream, and you will see more information about this cruise. And Noah posted the link to Disney Dan. Thank you, Noah. And that's another partner channel for Rob Fuzz, in fact. And Patrick agrees, Disney Dan is awesome. Rob Fuzzy wants to do this. Rob, yeah, man, you're a cruising guy. I mean, Rob Fuzz, as you know, gets to do a lot, and he gets to do some fun stuff like cruises. So Steve's World says they're great channels. Rob Fuzz says food. Lucky Minute says that video made me a little sad, but it was so good. Yeah, right, exactly, the Lucky Minute. Dan's passion for Disney. I know it, Rob. Dan has such a passion for Disney, and I love it too. Great on AJC Magic TV says great on the food reviews. That's actually my favorite thing that Dan does. I like it because he focuses on just a specific food item, and I think he does an amazing job. Danielle says Disney Dan is so awesome, so fun to see his channel grow from the beginning. I know he's grown a lot in this and in the last year, and it's been amazing. Yeah, Kay, exactly. Rob Fuzz picked some very talented partners. Disney Epcot Bob says Disney Dan does fabulous food reviews. I definitely agree with that. Oh, here we go again. All right, thanks for all the great comments, guys. I'm going to move on. T-Town Mary Ellen. Now, first off, I'm hoping AJ is still in the chat here because wanted to first point out, look at this new channel image that T-Town Mary Ellen has. That was done by none other than AJ of the Kingdom Times, our buddy who he's helped many of us in that way. And so look at that awesome channel logo image. That was done by AJ. And Mary Ellen let me know that she's going live twice this month. In fact, 2 days in a row, which is amazing. She's going live on June 22nd with Sooner Girl Leanne, who's in the chat here. They haven't determined or announced a place yet, but they will soon. And then, Mary Ellen, oh good, you're here. And is AJ here? Well, so here would be my question, Mary Ellen, if you can tell me, do you want me to mention the person that you're going to be interviewing on your June 23rd live stream? Because it's pretty amazing, and I don't want to say it if that wasn't going to come out here. And if you do, just go ahead and put it in the chat there. Yeah, Jeff, definitely agree. Mike Willer says, it is my pleasure. This community is really, really great, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. Yeah, you sure are, Mike. You're a great member of this community, and it's definitely a pleasure to have you here as well. I would like to get a link to Disney Dan's YouTube page. Noah, if you could post that again, that would be awesome. And there it is. There it is. Thank you, Daniela, for doing that. Okay, so Mary Ellen, if you could you post the guy's name and what he does, because I can't remember his name. I know what he does. So, all right. Thanks, Noah. Now, so basically, and there's AJ. AJ, you're amazing, man. Good to have you in this community. All right, now, Megan wasn't in the chat that I saw, but I did want to say Megan has had some really cool live streams lately. And videos. She did one with Corey Fiasco's Haley. Corey's Haley. Haley's Corey. You know what I'm talking about. And they answered the 18-question Disney tag, and they did an amazing job. And she was also at Disney World, got together with some great people like Miguel and Daniela, and here she is with the famous Arjons, our beloved friend Richard, who we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and he's going to do amazing things when we do. So definitely go subscribe to Arjon's channel. And Mike Willer says, and just so everyone knows, I am blind, so it may take me a while to read through everybody's messages because it speaks to me, and if I miss it, I'm sorry. Oh, that's thanks for sharing that, Mike. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we definitely. It's nice of you to share that, and we're just so glad to have you here and to be able to be your friend and interact with you. So that's amazing. Thank you. Bob says the legend. Absolutely, we got to hang out with the legend when we were there last, so that was so much fun. Stacy Rogers, okay, talking to the Kingdom Times. Okay, here it is. Mary Ellen says, Charlie O'Brien. He came up with the new catcher's mask guys use these days. And isn't it true, Mary Ellen, he was also a professional player? That was my understanding. And, all right, he was on he was on the Braves World Series team. Okay. See, now Mike, of course, is quite a baseball player in his own rights, and so he probably knows a number of these guys. So that'll be really cool. Definitely check out T-Town Mary Ellen, June 22nd and 23rd. And the 23rd will be with this Charlie O'Brien. All right. All right, some subscribing going on. Let's go on. Steve, I hope you're still here. I know this is going on quite a while, but Steve of Steve's World, wow. This guy is killing it. He's growing so fast, doing amazing live streams, been on many collabs. He's very dedicated to this community. Here he is. He's still here. Good to have you here. And so I wanted to point out, and if I missed other milestones, I apologize, but I knew Steve had just reached 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations, Steve. That's awesome. I think he's almost at 1,100, in fact. And he did 2 food reviews recently, and I had to point them out because this guy picks food that I love, all right? Le Cellier, Bob will tell you, there is nothing that Bob and I love as much as Le Cellier, but maybe a close second, Satouli's Canteen, and I'm not kidding you. Steve, I want to tell you, this is amazing. Bob, I think one of the biggest driving motivations for his last trip was getting to Satouli's Canteen. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but Bob... I remember you got there, and it looked amazing. So Steve, definitely check out Steve's World. Great guy, great live streams, great videos, always puts out quality stuff. Yes, Bob says, ooh, Satuli's Canteen. And you guys, if you get to Satuli's, you got to get that cheesecake. It's amazing. But their food is all amazing. All right. Hooray, Steve. Thanks so much for the kind words, buddy. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you saying that. Stacy says, I thought Steve was running YouTube now. That'd be great by me. YouTube is not always perfect. Jeff points out he's crushing it. Definitely agree. Steve is amazing, says Daniela. Super important to the Disney community. He sure is. Thanks for posting that, Noah. Lots of kudos to Steve. Bob says, you are right. I had to get to Satuli's Canteen. Man, I was like living vicariously, which I often do through Bob, who goes to Disney, maybe more than anyone I know, definitely from Minnesota and perhaps in the country. He goes a lot. So, yes, Bob, that was a lot of fun when you went. Satuli's Canteen is awesome, says Patrick. Okay, you had me at cheesecake, says Stacy. Exactly. Mike Wheeler sounded great. Yes. Rob Fuzz, please, can you add me to more of these shows? Rob, I am so glad you asked that. I am going to... Did I forget to say it? I totally forgot to say it. Would like to do some collabs. And I'm planning a show. Man, I totally forgot. Called The Fifth Gate. And I thought Jim of More Sunshine Please, I thought Steve, maybe Walt would enjoy this show. It's basically to just get some collabs going and talk about what would we do if we were in charge of creating a fifth gate or a fifth park at Disney World. Bob and I have explored this in a podcast in the past called Recapturing the Future. And we had a good friend named Josh Pettit who joined us, and we talked about this kind of stuff. So that's kind of my way of resurrecting it, but in a live stream. So let's talk about what would we do with the fifth gate. So thanks for saying that, Rob. I hope you'll be on maybe the first episode with me. That'd be a lot of fun. All right, now I'm definitely falling behind. Okay. LSU mom, Steve is so genuine and personable. Yes, he is. And he knows his stuff. The sky is the limit for his channel. I agree. He's going to grow fast. All right. Steve, my food reviews will be much, much better after my August trip. I had only been on YouTube for about 2 months during my last trip. Well, I think your food videos have been amazing. But yeah, I look forward to you doing more, Steve. Walt says, I'm in. Excellent. That's awesome. And Rob says, I'm in. Perfect. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be fun. I've already put a little work into it, by the way. Jeff says, love that. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. That would be awesome to watch, says Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. That's an awesome idea, says Steve. I will be honored to participate. I would love to have, you guys are who I had in mind. Bob, you definitely got to be on this show. Bob's got, this is what we were like when we were kids. We were dreaming about the future. Sorry, I'm shaking the table here. Daniela says, that's awesome, Dean. Love the idea. Thank you, Daniela. I appreciate that. AJ says, that sounds very interesting. AJC Magic says, that sounds like an awesome topic. And Mike88NYC says, I would bring back all the classics if I could. Well, Mike, you are a man after my own heart. I'll tell you what. Retro Disney, right? I mean, man, if you could bring back some of the magic of not only early Disney, but of the world's great fairs. I mean, that would be... And if you guys want to know, I don't know if you liked Tomorrowland, the movie, but early on, they were doing a very retro Disney. And that, to me, reminded me of the magic of Disney in the early days. So, yeah, fifth gate name Horizon Center. Exactly, Bob. So, Bob, just, that's the pinnacle of all Disney attractions was Horizons. And that's the thing that we've talked about a lot. So, Rob says, I'm in, Bob. Fifth gate name Walt Disneyland. Hey, good idea, Noah. Epcot. Yeah, Josh should be involved with that. I agree, Stacy. Let's see. Retro Epcot Lucky Minute. I love it. I love it. Love the retro. Just the music gets me excited. Listen to it all the time, by the way. Mike Wheeler, I would bring back all the old rides, I think you're saying, and put them all back at One Park Avenue in Horizons. Oh, yeah, Mr. Toad and so on. Mike, such a great point. Love those rides. Let's see. Josh definitely has a kindred spirit to us. Suna Girl says, I'm trying to find the best transport. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a conversation that Leanne and I had lately. It's kind of hard to get transportation down there at Disney World now. So Disney World Adventures says the Villains Park. By the way, I wanted to mention this. Chris is on of Disney World Adventures, and he mentioned, I asked the live streamers, what kinds of plans do you have for this fall? And I mentioned this campaign in October. And Chris says that he will definitely be doing some Halloween stuff. And Chris, I didn't get a chance to make a special slide for it, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. I know you got a lot of people in this community who would really appreciate that. I know, for instance, Megan of Mickey's Magic. So definitely check that out. All right. Ray J, awesome. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining. All right, I'm caught up. Let's go on. Patrick pointed out to me that on Wednesday night there will be a live stream with these great people on called Dis and That, like this and that, except Dis and That, right? And you'll have to let me know the time, Steve or Patrick, or I don't think Brandy and Dave are on anymore, but what time is that live stream? Let's get it on the live place. Episode 3 coming to Epcot. So definitely check out. So it'll be on Brandy and Dave's channel. It'll be this Wednesday night, and their guests will be Steve's World, Patrick, Zippity Doodad, and the Shep family. And Steve told me it's 9:30 Eastern time. So thank you. I will get that on the live place. Right. Touring the Galaxy. Did I see you in here earlier? If I did not, I apologize. Thank you very much for joining. Doing my monthly live place news show. Honored to have you here. And so thanks. All right. Guys, that's actually the end of my show. Okay, so Steve says it will be every Wednesday night at 9:30. And we'll rotate between the 4 of us. Next week, we will be discussing all things Toy Story. Nice. Okay, yeah, and that's coming up. So that's really cool. Thanks, Patrick. All right, so guys, definitely check that out. Wednesday nights, I'll get that on the live place. All right. I think we're coming to the end. So, guys, every month, my hope is to not only do this news show and share about the great things in this community, but to ramp it up a little bit each month. And as I'm going through the summer, I'm definitely going to be talking more about October and the plans that we have. And so, especially for you streamers, as you guys are thinking about what you want to do with your channel, let me know. It'd be really fun if I could feature what you're doing in October. Maybe we could talk about your shows. I'm trying to make some fun little commercials. Just make a fun week of it. So definitely let me know. A lot of you guys on here are already live streamers in my community. So anyway, and I was kind of surprised. I should make almost every one of you a mod, because I'm looking at some of you and I'm like, you're not a mod? That kind of surprises me. But I guess sometimes you just got to ask me. Rob Fuzz says, great show, Dean. Thank you very much. Touring the Galaxy says, birthday boy tomorrow. That's awesome. Is that you, Touring the Galaxy? That's really cool. Epcot Bob says, Dean will now finish the broadcast by doing his Old Town Road parody. Bob just told me the story of that, and it's amazing. And so you guys probably already know it already, but I never knew the story of that song. T-Town Mary Ellen says, thank you, Dean. Awesome as always. Appreciate that, Mary Ellen. Look forward to what's coming up. Mike says, I went in 2007 for the first time, so most would be new to me, but I'm sure people who have gotten the chance to see it would love it. I'm assuming are you talking about the retro stuff or the old stuff, Mike? Because I definitely agree. Dole Whip Dad says, is it really already summertime? Well, it didn't come soon enough for us. We had snow on May 19th, in other words. Kingdom Time says, I can't express how lucky I am to be a part of this amazing community. We have such great people. Well, yeah, AJ, you have been here for a long time. Very faithful person in our community. AJ, by the way, goes live on the first Saturdays of the month, so definitely check him out. Rob Fuzz says, I have Shark Week 2 coming up in July, so definitely check out Rob Fuzz in July for Shark Week 2. And that's real sharks, right? Disney World Adventures, Chris says, thank you so much, Dean. Awesome stream. You are the best. Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate you saying that. Patrick says, Dean, thank you for everything. Appreciate it, Patrick. It's been amazing to get to know you and PJ and your family. So appreciate that. Dean, I will do something special for that week. Just let me know when. Steve, definitely we'll be talking, and I'm really glad to hear that. Rob Fuzz, Shark Week 2, The Revenge. Okay, all right, awesome. And Lisa MEVTA says, yes, Dean, Dana at Touring the Galaxy is turning 16. Congratulations, the big 16. I assume you'll be learning to drive, maybe. Let's see. Mike88 NYC says, yes, the retro stuff. So that's kind of what I thought you meant. And man, I'm totally with you on that. Touring the Galaxy, thanks everyone. Stacy Rogers. All right, guys, I've got to go to bed. Big day for surfing tomorrow. Ooh, wow. That's the one way to celebrate your birthday. Sharknado, says Epcot Bob. Is it Sharknado, Rob Fuzz? I would definitely be into that. And is there a tornado? AJ, I haven't been live this month. I've been too busy with school. I should have plenty of streams this summer. Okay, sounds good, AJ. Appreciate you letting us know. All right. Galaxy, have a great birthday. Happy birthday. Dole Up Dad, Jeff says, this stream has been awesome. What a community. Thanks for doing this and all you do, Dean. Thank you, Jeff. It's a lot of fun, and this is my way of being plugged into the community, and I really appreciate it. Captain Ikron 27, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And guys, with that, I am going to end the stream. Have a great month of June. Definitely catch theliveplace.com for a full schedule of all the live streams coming, and hopefully we'll be adding some new ones. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. So have a great night. Thanks, everyone.